I'm C.W. Emerson, and this is The Older American Poet. In today's video, I'll be reading and discussing my poem, Diva. Critic Daphne Merkin, in an interview in the New York Review of Books, says, "To be a diva, as I see it, is to be larger than life, someone who has ascended beyond any one category that defines them." When asked about what qualities make for a truly exceptional singer, she says, "I think great singers seem alone on a stage, holding onto the raft of a song for dear life, singing straight at you." I went to hear a performance by a wonderful singer named Andrea McArdle. She first became famous in the Broadway musical Annie when she was about 12 years old. And there she was, all grown up, alone on a stage, with just a piano player for 90 minutes or so. And the more she sang, the better she got, with this clear clarion voice that sounded like the kid in Annie, but which also had this wise, wistful tone that carried each song along. The emotion flowed out from the stage to me in the front row and beyond. The next day, I happened to run into her at a local thrift store and told her about how much I'd loved her show. And we talked about our dogs and about music, and she was great, just normal in an everyday kind of way. And I was inspired to write this poem both by seeing her perform and by meeting her. When you start to write a poem, you let your imagination go a little bit wild, and then take the things that are true, at least for you, and you invent some things about the character in the poem, what she feels, what she thinks, and in the poem what she hopes to convey to her own audience, and what you hope to convey eventually to yours. This is my poem, Diva. She is alone on a stage, held in an arc of blue-tinged light from a single caged bulb atop a lamppost. The light is harsh and unforgiving. In the pixelated photographs I keep on my phone, we are similarly held, as if in amber, in a flash, and a spark of unnatural man-made light. Unmoving, unmoved, facsimiles of ourselves, the selves we once were or purported to be. Nothing of earth or sky in our mien, no cirrus, no humus, no night bloom of jasmine, redolent in our hair. We are reduced to pixels arranged on an incandescent screen, bereft of bone and sweat, no chemical cascade that leaves behind a lover's particular flavor, her unmistakable musk. Alone, orphaned, like the woman on stage, preparing to sing, her intake of breath expanding her diaphragm, lifting her torso while pushing the small heft of her body down, grounded, held in the spotlight. In moments like these, I envision a woman, one I know to be composed of flesh and blood, and no solid object, nothing broken or petrified, shocked into entropy, could ever pass through her, could ever produce that frequency. Listen, she's about to sing. From the bone against bone of her beginning, to the steady gain of strength from song to song, the sweat on her temple, the clutch of her two hands on the microphone, and she becomes, once again, widowed, solitary, each note containing all the pathos of a full life, richly lived, an existence that was nothing she could have planned. And now, as she steps into the golden limelight that envelops the stage, she is amorphous, formless, as light and lithe as a girl half her age. Then the doyenne lamenting her own lost youth, the transience of beauty. She is trying to tell us, believe. I'm C.W. Emerson, and this is The Older American Poet, where I'll be sharing poems from Luminous Body, Glittering Ash, my poetry collection, coming soon from Eyewear Press. If you enjoy and value poetry, please like and subscribe to my channel, and consider sharing it with others who might enjoy it too. Check out my website, The Older American Poet, to contact me, find out about upcoming readings, and how to purchase books. Remember, young or old, novice or pro, poetry is for everyone. So join me, and let's do poetry together.